Lisa Melvin. This evening, Lisa will present speech number 6 in the CC Manual Vocal Variety. Lisa will share one of her life goals. Lisa?
No, it's 5.
What that instrument is?
Pan flute.
Kind of?
A flute, penny whistle.
Thank you, thank you. I was expecting Scarlett to just jump out there because he is a music teacher and he should know that that is the penny whistle. I know it as the Irish tin whistle, and it was made from tin. I mean, in the beginning, because it's a very inexpensive instrument, and of course, hence the name penny whistle as well. It's been one of my life goals to actually learn the whistle. I am not an accomplished musician by any means, but I do want to set that as a life goal for myself. The tin whistle is, the reason why I chose the tin whistle is because it's a rather inexpensive instrument in comparison to other instruments. It's also one of the more simpler to play. But don't underestimate this instrument. It is capable of producing very high quality music. If you think of slow, haunting airs, like the song in the Titanic, where Celine Dion belts out "My Heart Goes On," the beginning is a very iconic solo tin whistle piece. It's beautiful. And then if you're familiar with the Lord of the Rings trilogy, you'll note that Howard Shore, who is the composer, every time he depicts the Shire, which is a very quaint and happy place where hobbits live, he uses the whistle. And of course, it's capable of very complex reels and jigs and hornpipes and other dance tunes. It's very prevalent in pop and modern and other rock music. Maybe some of you are familiar with the Corrs or the Cranberries, the Pogues or the Chieftains. They love the tin whistle. The tin whistle comes in various keys. There's the low tin whistles, which are rather large, and something that I don't have the fingers to play. They come. More popular is the key of C and D, and most popular is probably the key of D, for a couple of different reasons. And one that I chose because it actually, like I said, fits my hands. I have very small hands, and so I can cover the holes. In terms of a lot of traditional Irish music is actually played in the key of D. But don't underestimate, again, the whistle, because this particular key actually plays a very nice intonation. So that's why I chose the D whistle. And this one was actually made by a gentleman who lives in New South Wales, Australia. His name is Earl Bartlett. He's kind of a reclusive kind of guy, and most whistle makers seem to be like that. They're very reclusive. They don't have any fancy websites or anything like this. And this particular whistle is a SYN, S-Y-N. So it can be made out of brass, nickel, aluminum, or plastic. And so I asked myself, I get back to my life goal, am I too old? Is it too late for me to learn a musical instrument? And according to neuroscientists and teachers, they say, no, it's not. It's actually not impossible to learn, but it's going to take a lot of patience, and therein lies my problem. Because I've got to use my existing brain cells, and we all know music is really good for the brain, and I only have so many of them left. And I've got to make new connections. So it's more about patience than it is ability to actually play this instrument. However, I'm encouraged because there was a study done by a group of people, ages 60 to 85, who one group took piano lessons and the other group did not. And in actual fact, the group that did take piano lessons, Elizabeth, made robust gains in memory, the ability to plan, the ability to speedily process information, verbal fluency, so it's good for my brain. And something that I want to, I think anybody who has a life goal should probably not be compelled, feel like they should be compelled to do it, but because they really want to do it. And that's why I chose the whistle. It's not something that I feel compelled to, but it's something that I really want to. And that song in the beginning that I played was called The Old Grey Cat. And for those of you who own cats or have observed cats, they actually sleep a lot, 13 to 16 hours a day. But when cats are awake, they make the most of their time. And so that's what we should all do. We should make the most of my time, and I'm going to start carving out some time to learn how to play the whistle.